So here we are. This is vlog 001, I suppose, with many more to come. Do be prepared, this will more be like an intro vlog as per to some kind of artistic editing one, but yeah, I want to kind of showcase my journey a lot more. I want to document and explain what I'm doing bit by bit because if you don't know who I am, my name's Callum, I'm 21 years old, and I'm kind of balls deep in building a business at the moment, and I wanted to kind of like just, not just for your case, but for my own case, document and share my journey and share different aspects of it because, you know, I think this is a reality at the moment. I'm sat at my desk, I'm working my ass off and literally there's nothing else to it, but I think it's so important to understand that this is the reality of someone who's building a business. It's not the nice cars, it's not in Dubai, you know, driving around in rentals and stuff like that. This is it. I'm at my desk the majority of the time, the majority of the day. Don't get me wrong, I do go out, do the nice things, you know, enjoy the luxuries, but at the moment, with where I'm at the moment, and just to kind of like mark this, I'm currently sitting at around 50k USD a month. This is it, balls deep, sat at my desk, working day in, day out. So what is the plan for today? The plan for today is basically a lot of calls, a whole lot of meetings, sales calls, this kind of stuff. The morning I typically try and like focus on creative work and work that can just kind of get my brain juices flowing. And then yeah, from now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 calls, all about half an hour to an hour a piece. Basically trying to make money, which is exciting stuff, it's good stuff. And also some client calls as well. At the moment, my days are a lot of this. They're a lot of 1 call, 2 call, 3 call, 4 call, 5 call, 6 call, 7 call, and so on and so forth. I do actually have a teammate that normally helps me with these, but he's on holiday at the moment, and has left me in the mud to pick up all this kind of stuff. But hey, it's talking to people, you know, it's what I'm passionate about at the end of the day. So this is the kind of stuff that I love to do. And trust me, these videos will get better. They'll get more polished. They'll get more advanced. They'll get more kind of artistic. But hey, I want to give you the rawest reality I possibly can. So if you're here, if you're watching this, if you hit subscribe, then be prepared because you're going to kind of understand my day-to-day life and how I do what I do, how I make the money that I make, and kind of how I'm planning to scale. You know, the current date is 25th of July, and my goal at the moment is that by September, you know, I'm doing 100k a month, which is exciting stuff. But hey, we'll see how it goes. You're here along with me for the ride, for the journey. So thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy. Let's do it. So, ladies and gents, we are now like, 4 hours later since my last clip. I've been on about 5, 6 calls, got a few sales, money in the bank, which is awesome. And yeah, today's kind of like the rest of the mission of today is really to do some strategy. I've got, you know, the business has been growing quite rapidly, which is awesome, but it also means that there's a lot of back-end stuff that needs to be picked up and tidied up, logistical bits and bobs, which is why I'm going to kind of focus on that for now. Yeah, so that's the kind of main approach. I'm actually going to go make some lunch because it is currently 3:15. I don't normally eat till quite late because otherwise I feel like really sluggish and I don't feel like I'm sharp as I should be, especially on these calls and stuff like that. So I'm going to go make some eggs, get the eggs in me, orange juice as well, letting you know what I eat, and yeah, we've got some more calls this evening, but yeah, mostly strategy and also to really put together a bit more of a solid content plan because that is the main focus at the moment. I've just got a message through. What is that? Beautiful stuff. Got another sale. Happy days. So yeah, I mean, if you guys want to know more about my business as well and actually what I run and how I do it and how I kind of approach it, and actually how I started as well, because I've been documenting my life, showcasing my life for literally years at this point. Like if you go onto my TikTok and my Instagram and stuff and scroll all the way back, you'll see a lot of stuff on that. There is a journey, there is a story, but now I'm just at the point where I can really start to actually put things into gear because for the first like long period of time, months, years, I made money, but it wasn't incredible. But now I actually have the opportunity to make quite a bit of money, which is it's awesome, and I'm really kind of like full speeding ahead at, which is yeah, looking forward to it. Right, ladies and gents, it's actually been quite a while since I picked up this camera, probably about 3 or 4 days, which is, you know, probably not helped with the aspect of a vlog, but to be honest, it's been like chock-a-blocked as anything, which is probably the most British term I could ever use. Basically, it's been as busy as anything, which hasn't given me the opportunity to kind of like express like feelings or as much wisdom as I possibly can to the camera, because my mind has been so focused on just scaling and growth, which has been incredible. The company keeps growing, numbers keep increasing, which is obviously fantastic, and it's all quite new to me, to be honest. I mean, the game I've been playing has been a long-term game. I haven't been playing a game where I have been trying to collect cash as quick as possible. I've been playing the long-term game of building up an audience, building up trust, and building up a relationship, and only now have I actually started to cash out a bit more. And I think that's a lesson that I want to push, because so many people have that idea of the fact that they want to cash in straight away. They want to start a business or start something where for every second of time they put in, they feel like they are owed money back out of it, right? And like, to be honest, this is also my fan, because there's about 5 million degrees in the UK at the moment. To be honest, that works. Don't get me wrong. Any kind of service-based business, that is the way that business works. You put in time, you put in energy and effort, and you get money out of it. But if you want to build a business that is like generational, in the sense where you will be paid for years and years to come, and you can really build something huge, you need to be willing to give with nothing in return for a long period of time. Because if you aren't, and I suppose this also goes along the same lines of being motivated by purely just money, you'll not be able to cash out a big enough check, and you'll not be able to get enough of a result back out of it, because you are expecting something instant. And yeah, like I said, if you want to build a big brand, a big business, something that generates you a lot of money, you can't do that. You can't cash in straight away. You need to be willing to play the long game, doing nothing but providing with nothing in return, or expecting nothing in return. And then at the end, that's when you cash in, or not even at the end, at the right time. And I think that's so crucially important. And not many people are willing to do it. Like, you can really stand out amongst the majority of people and really like make a difference if you're just willing to play the long game. That's quite literally it, because no one wants to play the long game, which means if you're able to extend your timeline ahead of what most people are, you'll beat the majority of people. But side note from that, I do want to show you guys something. I'm buying some more gear. Let me grab you here. So yeah, I'm buying some more gear. I mean, as you guys know, this is like the first vlog in the books, right? I don't even know why I've got this. I need to get a microphone, actually. That's why I've got this. And I want to kind of like improve these kind of vlogs, or these just like raw videos. And I think a big part of that is just kind of like getting the gear to match it. So let me attach this to myself real quick. Right, look at that. That is proper professional. Okay, cool. So let me show you some gear, and I want to kind of get some feedback on what you think is a good shout and a bad shout. So the camera I'm currently recording on is a Canon M50 mirrorless, right? And I've already bought a new camera. That's already on the way. I've bought the brand new SVE10 Mark II, which is exciting, because this is like not a film camera whatsoever. If anything, this is like a photography camera, and I'm just using it for film. But let me kind of stand this desk up and just show you what I'm getting, because I think it's quite exciting. So the first thing that I'm grabbing is obviously the SVE10 Mark II, which is a cool camera. It looks really good. I've already got some other gear, such as a tripod. I've also got this lens, which is the Sigma 18 to 50mm. Again, the majority of you may not understand camera stuff. I don't either. I didn't know this camera that I'm recording on now recorded in 4K for like probably about a year and a bit of having it, which is embarrassing, but nonetheless. And this is the stuff that I'm looking at getting. So here's a few bits that I'm picking up. Number one is this lens filter, right? More just because of the case that I'm going to be like filming outside and stuff like that, and I think that's quite a good pick. I do have a camera guy on the other side who's going to like help me choose these things, but this one is something that I think is yeah, it's a good bet, and fingers crossed, obviously, it like suits what I'm looking for. There we go, we're actually in focus now, so you can tell I don't know how to use a camera. Next is the Sony EGM G1 shotgun microphone. This is so I don't have to use this, right? It's annoying, let's be real, but that is kind of like thing number two that I'm getting. I think it's going to help. And lastly is more just an SD card, which you can see here, which is just a 256 gig SD card, which is just going to allow me to record in 4K constantly. Yeah, so that alongside of what I've already got, I think it's going to be like a good little kit piece to have put together, which is exciting. There's a lot to come. At the moment, at this current stage of my life where I'm at, it is a case of like just building in silence. It is a case of not doing anything and just like working over all day, every single day. And I'm sure that will continue. But like as time goes on, and as I can develop more, as I network more and stuff like that, that will kind of expand. I will meet other people, go other places. Yeah, I'm appreciating this, but I'm excited for the kind of next stage. And that's why I'm obviously doing this. I'm documenting my life a bit more, because if I was recording for the past kind of like 3-4 months, you wouldn't have seen anything. It would be videos like this, just sat at a desk all day, every day. But yeah, there's lots more stuff to come, and I also need to get into like the feeling of vlogging a bit more. I mean, I have no idea how this video is going to perform, but hey, it's a tester. It's a first one of many to come, and I'm only going to improve my content over time, but I want to document my journey. Yeah, a lot to come. Anyway, I think I've got some work to do. I've got some calls to take, and I'll see you in the next clip. Good morning. It's currently Saturday the 3rd, and we are coming towards the close of the week. And a lot of the time I get asked, actually, how do I schedule out my weeks? Because I talk a lot about like productivity, right? And like making progress and all this kind of stuff. And that is like, it's one of those things that I typically would say, just do what works for you. But I know that's not helpful for a lot of people. So like how I schedule out my weeks, I mean, Saturday, I typically don't have as much of like a strict to-do list. But throughout the week, it's literally just priority tasks, get done as soon as possible, and then the back end stuff, logistics. A lot of it is actually focusing on what I call my moving pieces, and if you haven't seen my video on moving pieces, you should definitely check it out on my channel, where I talk about like how to make more progress in less time by focusing on what's the most important thing within your business. But yeah, agenda for today is really just to focus on onboarding stuff. They've had quite a good bit of growth in the business in the last like couple months alone, but with that means that I have to really focus on the logistical stuff and the back end stuff, and making sure that it kind of doesn't topple over front end heavy by, you know, it's a good problem to have, but a lot of it's focusing on now like automation, logistics, building out a team and stuff like that, which, you know, you don't really become an entrepreneur with that frame in mind of like, I can't wait to work on logistics, but you know, this is a crucial aspect of it. So that's what we're focusing on today. Probably going to go out for a bit today as well. The weather's not too bad. Maybe go for a walk around like a National Trust park around here in gloomy UK. And yeah, got some work to do. Let's get to
it. Geordie not.
Imagine looking that good on the daily. No makeup, no skincare, nothing.
Water.
Beautiful.
Update. We're in the field. This is so exciting.
That's so rude.
We're looking for a bridge. Is that the cafe you're talking about? Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah. My baby girl knows she's my baby girl. I still struggle with the text, I hate paper trails. The street's hot, I can't bear a screenshot, trying to get a G locked. I was a young nigga scamming in my Reeboks. It was me, Rod and Khan, we were teamed up.